welcome to Rob on Holiday, and today we're going to show you how to have a great morning at Blizzard Beach, which is one of Disney's water parks.
Blizzard Beach is one of 2 water parks at Walt Disney World. It's themed to be a ski resort that melted in the Florida sun, and it's home to a range of slides, raft rides and a lazy river. In this video, we're going to show you the best of what Blizzard Beach has to offer to help you decide if it's worth scheduling a water park day on your next trip to Walt Disney World.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Blizzard Beach water park today, but the first thing you need to know is that you have to go via Animal Kingdom, and that's true of all hotels, by the way. As we're staying at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, then it's a real short up for us to the Animal Kingdom, and you get a bus to Blizzard Beach from there.
Once you get to Animal Kingdom, find the bus for Blizzard Beach and wait for the next bus to arrive. Buses generally start running around 30 minutes before the water park opens. One thing to be aware of if you're planning to visit a Disney water park is that you might need to buy an additional ticket. Check out the Walt Disney World website for the latest ticket options. But if you're from the UK and you purchase the 7 or 14 day ticket, this includes water park access. Also, in 2025, Disney Resort guests get free entry to a Disney water park on their arrival day. Once you've scanned into the park, there's a few things you need to think about before getting into the water. The first is towels. You can rent towels at the water park if you don't want to bring your own. Disney Resort guests can get towels for free, and non-resort guests pay $2 per towel. You can get these from the beach house on your way to the main park area. The next thing to consider is lockers to store your valuables. You can rent standard size lockers for $10 a day and large lockers for $15 a day. If you're using cash or credit card, you can rent your locker at one of several self-serve kiosks. If you're using a Magic Band or gift card, there will be a cast member at Frostbite Freddy's near the lockers to help you. Once you've paid for your locker, use the self-service screens to get assigned a locker and a code to open and close it.
So today we're at Blizzard Beach, which is one of Disney's 2 water parks. Note they only have one open at any given time. It's Blizzard Beach most of the time at the moment. Towels are free for Disney guests if you're staying at the Disney hotels. We're just waiting to go in here. It opens at 10 o'clock. We wait at the bridge here to go in, get on all those rides, which you'll see soon.
Blizzard Beach opens every day with a brave volunteer taking on the tallest slide in the park, Summit Plummet. When the park opens, we recommend setting up a place for the day where you can leave your towels. There are lots of sunbeds and chairs throughout the park.
First ride we're hoping to do is Teamboat Springs, which is a great family raft ride. Even better, you can use the chairlift to get up there. Let's show you.
The Blizzard Beach chairlift takes you up to the top of Mount Gushmore, where you can access 3 rides: Summit Plummet, Slush Gusher and Teamboat Springs. You will ride the chairlifts in groups of 2 or 3, and there's a single rider line available when the line gets longer. Note that you must be 32 inches tall to ride the chairlift, and you cannot bring any food, drinks or loose items on board. Which brings us on to our next tip for your water park day. If you want to keep your phone with you to take pictures or have a way of contacting other members of your group, it's worth buying a waterproof pouch with a strap to put it in. You can get these fairly cheaply on Amazon. If it can attach to your body by hanging around your neck, you're generally okay to bring it with you, although it is ultimately up to a cast member operating the chairlift. If you're among the first to get in the park and on the chairlift, there'll likely be no wait for you to get on your choice of ride at the top, which was the case for us on Teamboat Springs. But if you can, take a minute to enjoy the view of the rest of Disney World from Mount Gushmore.
It's also a great view from up here. You can see Pandora in Animal Kingdom there, and also the other side of Animal Kingdom, Everest looks a little less imposing from the back, where you can just see all the wood that they've made it with on the back.
Teamboat Springs is a family raft ride that takes you back down the mountain. It features thrilling turns and the raft is constantly spinning, so you don't know who will get soaked in the splashdown until the very end. Since Teamboat Springs is our favourite ride at Blizzard Beach and lines were still fairly short, we decided to head back to the chairlift for another raft ride. This is a big advantage of getting to the water park early.
So what do I think of Teamboat Springs? Well, it is the best ride here at Blizzard Beach. I absolutely love this ride. You get between 2 and 5 people in a massive raft. You all sit down and you go down this very long track. I think it's the world's longest raft ride. I'm not sure on that. But it only takes just over a minute, about a minute and a quarter to go down, and depending on who's the heaviest in the boat, you're spinning around and there's water gushing everywhere, and you actually go quite far up the sides and then you splash down, as you can see, hopefully people behind me doing now. There you go. But the thing I like about this as well is if you get here early enough, it's 2 rides in one, because the way you get up to Mount Gushmore, which is the top of the mountain there, is you use the chairlift. And it's a beautiful ride in the chairlift as you're going over the park, and you can see lots of other rides and areas of the park as you're going up there. So you can walk up the steps as well if you want to get up there, but it's better if you can go up the chairlift and then come down on Teamboat Springs. So check it out if you come in here.
Our next stop after Teamboat Springs was Toboggan Racers, a ride which sees you race down a slope on mats. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're riding in a group.
Wow, that was exhilarating. Pick up a bit of speed as you go down. I mean, you're looking at how much is left, you think, oh my god, I'm going to go over the back. Look, it's cleverly designed, slightly uphill at the end here, lots of water in it, slows you down quite quickly, but definitely recommend it.
After Toboggan Racers, we rode Runoff Rapids off camera and then headed to Cross Country Creek, Blizzard Beach's lazy river. Here you can grab a ring or a floating seat and relax as the current gently moves you down the river.
I recommend this to anybody to spend a good, I don't know how long it takes to go around this pace, maybe 25 minutes to 35 minutes. The lazy river, it goes all the way around the park. You can just grab a tube and float away.
The theming along the river is great. Along the way you'll go through caves and see several references to the park's mascot, Ice Gator. An entire loop around the river takes around 20 minutes, but you can get in and out of the water at any of 7 landings and use it as a mode of transport to the other rides if you would like.
So after all those rides, we're going to end our visit here to Blizzard Beach with a nice swim in Meltaway Bay. See you later.
Meltaway Bay is Blizzard Beach's biggest pool. It has gentle waves, so you can't necessarily swim properly in it, but it's a nice place to just float and relax. Plus, the entrance to the pool is 0 entry and features a beach area with lots of chairs, which is a great place for kids who can't go into the deeper part of the water.
So that's it, we've spent just over 2 hours here in Blizzard Beach. We've had a great time. We did a couple of goes on Teamboat Springs, we did Toboggan Racers, I can't remember the names of the 2, downhill race or something like that. Been in the lazy river at Meltaway Bay. There's so much to do here, and there's so many lounges and chairs. I mean, obviously all the ones around here, around the main area, are busy, but when we're out on the lazy river and doing some of the rides at the back of the park, there were just loads of them that were unoccupied, so you probably have no problem getting one out there, but it is low season now, I guess. But the thing is that, you know, you come to Disney and you think of all the parks, you know, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, but, you know, it's a lot to do, especially if you're here 14 days and your body really needs a rest. And coming somewhere like here just for the morning, I've really appreciated this as a rest. So I would advise you to build a water park day, at least one, into your schedule.
As we were heading out of the park, we decided to grab lunch at Lotta Wata Lodge, the main quick service location in the park. Here you'll find typical theme park food, including flatbreads, burgers and nachos. We tried the white cap flatbread, which was delicious and a great way to end our day at Blizzard Beach.
Thanks for watching Rob on Holiday. We hope you've enjoyed our guide to Blizzard Beach here in Walt Disney World in Florida. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comment box below. We'll be more than happy to answer them. If you have enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, it really helps us. In the meantime, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.